guys, welcome to part 2 of Procreate tips and tricks that you probably didn't know. Let's go. Open up Procreate and tap on the little plus icon. There are so many preset canvas sizes here, but the DPI and the pixel sizes are way too low. Click on the new canvas icon and you'll see something like this. On the left you can see millimeters, centimeters, inches, but for this, tap on pixels. First things first, we're going to change this number to 2480 and then the second one to 3508. Change the DPI to at least 300 and it'll tell us that we have 70 layers to play with. What we've just done is create a brand new A4 canvas size with a high DPI, so your drawings will be nice and crispy. The benefit of doing this is that you can now print your work in standard size, so you're not having to resize them later on if you want to create prints. Here's a list of canvas pixel sizes for you to screenshot in standard size, social media sizes for Instagram, TikTok, whatever you want. Now, before we tap create, we also need to improve the time-lapse settings. Click on the time-lapse settings on the left and the default should look something like this. Change the resolution to 4K with lossless quality. So next time you export your time-lapses, they will be a lot clearer. Now, did you know that you can turn your art into a portfolio? Open up any canvas and tap on Actions, Canvas, and then Page Assist. Every layer on this canvas will serve as a new page, so you can create a page for each artwork. You can scroll along the bottom to go to each page. Did you know that you can actually animate in Procreate as well? Tap on Actions, Canvas, and then Animation Assist. This time, each layer is a brand new frame. If you want to create a simple moving animation, you can set the first frame to background so it will remain there constantly throughout the animation. And then for every frame afterwards, you can add your animations. You can use Procreate for the simple stuff. The app has a flat fee of $9 and Dreams, Procreate's designated animation app, has a flat fee of $20. You can do so much more with Dreams though, so if animation's your thing, definitely go and check that out. If you want me to do a video on it, let me know in the comments. This next tip is a really quick one, but if you swipe right next to each layer, you can then select as many layers as you want. You can move them, group them, delete them. This is probably my favourite tip, but did you know you can actually draw over 3D models in Procreate as well? If you have 3D models ready to go, you can import them directly into Procreate. They'll need to be either OBJ or USDZ file types. Now, I don't have any, so I'm just going to download Procreate's free 3D model pack instead. To do this, tap on Actions, Help, and then download 3D model pack. Wait for that to load, it might take some time. And once it's done, pick a file and draw away. And if that's not cool enough, did you know that you can view your 3D models in Augmented Reality? Tap on Actions, 3D, and then View in AR. Give Procreate camera access and you'll now be able to see your model in the real world. Before I get to the final 3, if you're enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe so you can see more stuff like this. If you want to draw something within the boundary of another layer, there are 2 ways that you can do this. Option 1 is to create a clipping mask. To do this, create a new layer above, tap on the layer, and then select clipping mask. You'll notice that whatever you draw will be within the boundaries of the layer that you've clipped to. Option 2 is to create an alpha lock. This time tap on the layer that you want to draw on, then tap on alpha lock. You'll notice that the layer will look like it doesn't have a background. So now if you draw on that layer, you'll only be able to draw within the boundaries of the shapes within that layer. Now, the difference between an alpha lock and a clipping mask is that the clipping mask requires an extra layer, but the alpha lock doesn't. If in the future you want to remove something, you'll kind of have to redraw that part again. But for the clipping mask, you can just erase that layer completely or manipulate it however you want. I have a hard time committing to a decision when I'm drawing, so I mainly just use a clipping mask. Speaking of manipulating things, a good way to bend the proportions of something is to use the Liquify tool. In your canvas, click on Adjustment and then Liquify. You can then mess around with the setting at the bottom to change the size, the direction, or even the texture of something within that layer. I like to use the crystal setting sometimes on the edge of my portrait to give it that illusion that the colours are bleeding into each other. Using any of these tools is a great way to fix something without having to redraw the whole thing again. I know that part 1 of this video, I will link it up here if you haven't seen it yet, I spoke really fast. I mean, I do give you like 25 tips in 3 minutes. I'm so sorry. I was just so excited. I had so much information that I wanted to share, but I do hope that this video is a little bit slower and is easier to follow along. I have put captions in that video and will do so in this video too if that's helpful. As always, please like and subscribe and leave a comment to let me know of any tips that you might have come across, and maybe I'll feature them in a future video. Thanks for watching. Bye.